Hello everyone, welcome again to my channel. In this episode we are going to talk about expressing wishes, okay? Expressing wishes. And expressing wishes actually is one of the most important language functions, okay? And it is actually, this lesson is a very important lesson for all English learners in general, and particularly for baccalaureate students, okay? For baccalaureate student, okay? Now, very simply, expressing a wish is to a far extent like a regret, okay? Like a regret. So this is very essential to remember, okay? So expressing a wish is to a far extent like a regret about a situation or something that cannot be changed, impossible to change. This is very essential to remember. Alright, now in this episode actually we are going to start with present wish, okay, with present wish. Alright, now let's start with a very easy example. I live near a factory. I live near a factory. Now this is actually in the present. So this is the verb live. So live is, as you can see, in the present, okay, in the present. So this is actually a fact. So we can say fact. This is a fact in present, okay, in the present. I live near a factory, okay, I live near a factory. Now, the question, is it good to live near a factory? Is it good? It's not good, okay, it's not good, perhaps because of maybe pollution or noise or whatever, okay, so it's not good to live near a factory. As long as it's not good for me, so I can express wish or a regret about it, okay? Now what can we say? What can we say if we want to express wish here? Very simply, we can say, for instance, I wish I didn't live near a factory. I wish I didn't live near a factory. So when you say this, it's as if you regret living near a factory, okay? You regret living near a factory. But this is actually a wish, alright? Now, this is for number one. We can also say, if only I didn't live near a factory. So as you can see here, we have two possibilities, two ways to express a wish or a regret. Very simply, here we have wish plus, as you can see here, past simple, okay? Here we have if only, didn't live, again, past simple, okay? Past simple. So very simply, if we want to take the rule for this, what can we say? So here we have wish, okay, wish plus the past simple, okay, past simple, okay. So this is for number one. In number two, as you can see here, we have if only, okay, if only, again, plus past simple, okay. So this is how we express the present wish, okay, how we express the present wish. This is number one, and this is number two. Wish plus past simple, or if only plus past simple. Now look, the verb here is in affirmative, okay? In affirmative. In wish, we change it into the negative, as you can see here, okay? This is the negative, okay? The negative, okay? And the negative is very simply, as you can see here, with didn't plus infinitive. Didn't plus infinitive, okay? So this is the negative form of past simple, okay? Of past simple, okay? The negative form of past simple. Now, if this is in negative, in the wish, in expressing wish, it becomes affirmative, okay? It becomes affirmative. So very simply, if the fact is affirmative, okay? Affirmative, in the wish, it becomes negative, okay? Now, if the fact is negative, in the wish, it becomes affirmative. Okay, it becomes affirmative. So this is also very essential to remember. Very essential to remember. Just like here, for example, this one is affirmative. In the wish, it becomes negative, as you can see here. Okay, it becomes negative. If this one is negative, here it becomes affirmative. Okay, it becomes affirmative. Now, let's take example number two. I don't speak Spanish. Okay, I don't speak Spanish. This is also a present, it is a present fact, okay? Present fact. So if you are in Spain, for example, and you got to speak with a Spanish person, so you need Spanish. If you don't speak Spanish, is it good or not good? For sure, it's not good because you need it, okay? You need Spanish to communicate with that person. So here, what can we say if you want to express regret or wish? Very simply, we can say I wish plus past simple, okay? I wish, I. Now we need the past simple of the verb speak. So this is negative. In wish, it becomes affirmative. I wish. The past of speak is very simply spoke, okay? Spanish. I wish I spoke Spanish, okay? Now we can also say, for example, with if only, we can say, if only I spoke Spanish. If only I spoke Spanish. Now here, as you can see, this is actually the affirmative. It is affirmative. Why? Why is this affirmative? Very simply because the fact is negative, okay? The fact is negative. Now if you say, if only I spoke Spanish or I wish I spoke Spanish, can you change the fact that you don't speak Spanish? No, you cannot change this fact. Here you are just expressing a wish or to a far extent a regret, okay? So this is, for example, number 2, just remember, okay, wish plus past simple. As you can see here, if the fact is negative, in the wish it becomes affirmative, okay? Alright, now let's take example number 3. I can't play piano, okay? I can't play piano. So I can't play has to do with, okay, present, okay? This has to do with present. So in present, I can't play piano, okay? I can't play piano. So this is actually a fact, okay? Is a fact. If I get to play piano and I don't know how to play it, is it good? Is it good for me? It's not good. So I can express a regret about not being able to play piano or a wish. So what can we say? Very simply, I wish. Now look here, this is negative. In the wish it becomes negative, it becomes affirmative, okay? It becomes affirmative. Can in the past is very simply could, okay? It's very simply could, okay? Can we say could or couldn't? Could. Why? Because the fact is negative. In the wish it becomes affirmative. I wish I could play infinitive piano. I could play piano, okay? I wish I could play piano. Or number 2, we can say, for example, if only I could play piano. Okay? So here we have could. As you can see, it is in the affirmative, okay? It is affirmative. Why? Because here we have negative. So can is in present. In the past it becomes could, okay? In the past could, okay? So this is actually how we express a wish. So this is affirmative, okay? This is, as I said, affirmative, okay? This is affirmative, okay? So in general, we have 2 ways to express wishes or regrets. Number 1 or number 2, okay? I wish plus past simple and if only plus past simple, as you can see in this example. So if the fact is affirmative and wish, it becomes negative, okay? If it is negative, when we express wish, it becomes affirmative, okay? It becomes affirmative. However, when we express a wish or a regret, this regret cannot change the fact, okay? Cannot change the fact, okay? So this is for the present wish. In the next episode, we are going to talk about the past wish, okay? The past wish. I regret about something that happened in the past, okay? That happened in the past, okay? So this is all for today's episode. If you have any question or suggestion, don't hesitate to let me know in a comment. You will find an exercise in the description. See you in another episode. Have a good time and goodbye.